Update review incoming on Lost in Translation. Man, this fragrance has surprised me and it has grown on me more and more. Stay tuned, people, to hear my thoughts. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. Right, you see the intro. This is an update review on Maison Martin's Lost in Translation. This is a stunning fragrance, and for the price that you can pick it up for, this is well worth the pickup. My only gripe is that it only comes, or the biggest size that I can find is a 50 ml. I don't know if they do 100 ml bottles, but this is a stunning little fragrance. Let me just show you the artwork on the bottle. All the bottles have different pictures on them, or artwork, so to speak, and this one's Lost in Translation. You've got violet leaves, juniper, rosewood, black pepper, white tea, tobacco, drywood, patchouli, cottony musk, or cottony musks, whatever that is. Look at that atomizer as well. Look. This opens fresh, spicy, aquatic, woody. The juniper and the violet leaf give this fragrance an ever so slight metallic sort of touch to it. But then in comes this tobacco note, and the tobacco note in this fragrance is dry. So this fragrance is a dry fragrance. Everything sort of all happens at once. You get the juniper, you get the violet, you get the woods, you get the black pepper, a little bit spicy, a little bit metallic, a little bit green, a little bit aromatic. But then once sort of everything calms down from the opening, this fragrance then does a U-turn and it warms up. This is an unusual fragrance, just by the way it sort of works on your skin. Like, it's a complex fragrance, and I picked this up for £40. It is worth that money and some. So it starts off fresh, spicy, a bit aquatic, green, a little bit metallic-y. Then once that calms down, it warms up, the tobacco comes in, and that sort of adds a little bit of depth and some warmth to the fragrance. Like I say, this fragrance is a dry fragrance, and that I think is because of the tobacco. It does go a little bit musky once everything's settled after about an hour. The musks sort of show their face a little bit, but it never goes too musky. But you can tell that it has a sort of musky edge, so to speak. This is a great wear of a fragrance. Definitely masculine in my book. I mean, wear what you want when you want. If you're a lady, woman, and you're watching this and you like fragrances like this, crack on and wear it. But I think it leans more on the masculine side, definitely. It's a funny one because the way it starts out and then the way it ends up, like it would make a great spring fragrance, it would make a great cold weather fragrance. I personally wouldn't reach for it on a super hot day. Maybe once it's cooled down on a summer evening, you can wear this when you're going out, having a few drinks, or wearing it to dinner. But it is a solid fragrance. This is the first one that I've tried from the house of Maison Martin, and I will definitely be diving in, sort of checking a few more of these fragrances out. The longevity is good as well on this. I was getting 6 to 7 hours on skin, on clothes. You can pick it up the next day. That tobacco note, I'm going to say it again, once everything dries down, that really comes in. And like I say, it turns the fragrance dry. But that tobacco note stays through the whole life of the fragrance, all the way through the dry down. And then sort of that spicy nature calms down. Everything sort of calms down. The musk creeps up and the tobacco is there at the front. Solid release. Very nice. It is. And like I say, the reason why it surprised me is because when it first opened, I didn't know, like on my first impressions, I didn't know what this fragrance was doing. And it wasn't in a bad way. It's just because everything, there's a lot going on. But great scent. People, let me know if you've tried this fragrance. Let me know which ones you have tried from the house, which ones are worth checking out. And remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.